You know, after that last episode, I'm wondering if Goku will ever be able to summon the Ultra Instinct again. Welcome back, guys. I haven't done a anime video in forever, so I'm kind of happy because I get to talk about Dragon Ball Super and the Tournament of Power. Now, before I move on, I do want to say that this is my top 10 personal moments. Obviously, your moments are going to be different than mine, so make sure to leave those down in the description because those will be fun to compare. And also, if you guys haven't seen Dragon Ball Super or the Tournament of Power, this is going to obviously spoil the hell out of everything, so spoilers just in case. So starting off with number 10 is going to be Master Roshi almost dying. Seeing Master Roshi in the tournament himself and being all buff and jacked up and using the Kamehameha wave was awesome. But after he uses it against that Birdman looking guy, I forgot his name, he almost dies. And that moment where Krillin screams out Goku's name in despair was very scary, and it was a very emotional scene. Master Roshi himself is an iconic character in the Dragon Ball universe, so seeing him almost die was very scary and sad, even though he is very old. So I'm wondering if they're ever really gonna kill him off. Moving on to my number 9 is gonna be Android 17's wish. Now, the wish itself didn't come to a surprise to me because, I mean, I kind of saw it coming, like, you know, every universe has been erased, so, you know, what are they gonna do now? But it wasn't that. I like how he made the wish. You know, throughout the tournament, we saw him mention that he was becoming more human and how he was feeling different types of emotions. And when he won the tournament, he kind of just looks at Goku, and I feel like 17 went like, you know, what would Goku do? And I also like the fact that the wish kind of gives us hope to seeing Goku fight Jaron again in the future. I am moving along super quick with these moments. Moving on to my number 8 now is going to be the fusion of Kale and Caulifla turning into Kefla. Now, this one was probably one of my favorite fights in the entire tournament because we have two Saiyans. They are women. They are overpowering Goku, and I like the fact that they turn into a Super Saiyan 2 and forces Goku to unlock the Ultra Instinct once again, even for a split second. You know, it felt like he didn't have it for so long, but I like how this entire fight went on for a couple episodes, and just having them fuse is what made it even more epic because it forces Goku to become even stronger. Number 7 is Goku Frieza and 17 eliminating Jaron. Now, the reason why this moment is not higher up on my list is because I already knew that Jaron was going to be eliminated. And I mean, come on, it's obvious. It already says it in the title. So to me, that wasn't a surprise. But the biggest surprise here was that Goku and Frieza actually team up. They work together so well. And that sacrifice of Frieza giving up the Super Dragon Balls to help Goku eliminate Jaron was probably like the craziest decision that I've ever seen Frieza do. But at some point, I was like, wow, they make a better team up than Goku and Vegeta. Maybe Goku and Frieza should fuse in the future. I wonder how that would look. Moving on to my number 6 is going to be Vegeta's last stand against Jaron. Man, I love Vegeta. Like, I've loved this character ever since he was introduced in Dragon Ball Z. The fact that Vegeta gives it his all until his last breath was amazing, and at the same time devastating because he was getting beat up by Jaron. Like, I mean, Jaron was about to kill him basically, and Vegeta mainly did this because, you know, he was trying to save Goku some time to get his stamina back, and while he was being eliminated, he kind of gives him the last of his energy so Goku can like jumpstart to fight Jaron again. Moving on to number 5 is going to be Vegeta again, but this time he's fighting t.o.p and beating him while he's in a God of Destruction mode. This moment to me was awesome and memorable because we get to see the Saiyan Prince show his true pride. You know, he doesn't have to go through a crazy transformation to beat another person, and we see him kind of like explode. And I like the fact that they finally gave an episode to Vegeta where he can shine. Usually we see him get his ass beat and Goku comes in, cleans up for him, but not this time. Vegeta does awesome in this episode, and it's definitely one of my favorite Vegeta moments in the entire Dragon Ball Super series. Now, moving on to my number 4 is going to be the fight between Jaron and Hit, and Jaron eliminating Hit. I didn't think Hit would be eliminated so easily at the beginning of the tournament. Like, seeing that like left me without words. I mean, if you see all the characters like Goku, Vegeta, all the gods of destruction just kind of like confused as to how this could have happened, was incredible because in the last tournament, Hit was the biggest contender and he was the one that pushed Goku to his limits. But in this one, he got knocked off the stage so easily, and to me that was the craziest moment that tells everybody, like, you know, you have to step up your game. insane because now there's a big boss and he's gonna be even tougher to beat than Hit. Now moving on to my top 3, guys. These are probably not gonna be a big surprise to a lot because this comes kind of in the form of the last episodes and it has to do with Ultra Instinct, come on. But number 3 is gonna be Goku almost beating Jiren. For me, this moment starts where Jiren kind of tries to kill all of his friends and Goku goes into berserk mode. I mean, he almost loses his shit. And right when Goku is about to eliminate Jiren, like Goku loses that strength of the Ultra Instinct and he kind of just starts cramping up. And the way that this scene was animated with like the dark colors and the red and blood spewing out his mouth, just everything about that scene to me was epic. And I mean, I was just like, what the hell? And I mean, I was one of those people that thought Frieza did it, but obviously it was just Goku losing power. Like, you know, he couldn't like sustain all that power the whole time, and it sucks that it happened right before he knocked out Jiren. Now moving on to my number 2, and honestly number 2 and number 1 are the moments that I've watched the most out of every single one, and honestly I feel like I could interchange them a lot, but number 2 is gonna be yes, the Ultra Kamehameha wave against Kefla. I mean, I've watched this video so many times because it's so epic. The way that it's animated, the way that the Kamehameha wave is delivered right on Kefla's face. It's one of the craziest animated scenes for me in the show itself. Seeing Goku like jump from Kefla's attacks from one to another and like sliding and then just blowing it all in her face was awesome. And it's like I said, guys, it's just one of those episodes where I just lost my shit and I was just like, oh my god, that was awesome. Like, I gotta put that on replay. And now my number 1, guys, and if you guys haven't heard it already in my moments or my top 10, you probably already guessed it, but that is Goku mastering the Ultra Instinct. And the moment that I am talking about is where Goku kind of is like taking all these hits from Jiren, and Jiren summons like this big like red ball of energy, and just you think Goku's done for, but I don't know where that ball of energy just kind of disappears into thin air with no trace, and it's just like, what the hell happened? And then next thing you see is Goku appear right next to Jiren and basically beats the living hell out of him. Like, that's the one moment that I was like, oh my god, Goku has finally overpowered Jiren. Jiren has no chance. And like I said, you know, just like the Ultra Kamehameha moment, like that, this one's been on replay, I'm pretty sure, for most of you guys, and you know, myself included. So there you go, guys. Those are my top 10 moments from the Tournament of Power. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please let me know what your favorites are in the comments, or also on Twitter. You guys can add me on there, tweet me. If you guys want me to do more videos on anime, please also let me know in the comments. I might do a review on Code Geass, since it's been announced that they're gonna come back with Code Geass, so I'm pretty excited about that. So subscribe to my channel if you guys already haven't. Make sure to hit the little bell for notifications and share it with some of your friends. But as always, guys, stay tuned.